Hi guys, it's me, Sarah. This is going to be a video about all the things that I purchased while I was in my trip to New York, this past week. I am going to do another video where I talk about like my experiences and the things that I did there and kind of like the hotel we stayed in and all of that and how many blocks we walked. And if you want to see pictures and stuff like that, that's probably where I'll be posting them. So if you're watching this on Thanksgiving Day, happy Thanksgiving everybody. If it's not Thanksgiving in your country, then, you know, happy belated or pre-Thanksgiving to you all whenever yours comes around in your country, if you have one. And if you don't, you can always celebrate it with us. It doesn't matter. It's always nice to be thankful for the things that you have, no matter what time of year it is or whether or not your country celebrates a Thanksgiving. So, anyway, I'm just going to go over the things that I purchased. The first thing I'm going to go over is the Broadway show that I went to go see, which was Wicked, and I was really, really excited about it because I'm a big fan of the books. So I got this program, and it's basically got all the pictures of the actors and actresses who've played all the great characters in the shows, on Broadway, traveling, and elsewhere. I think they have pictures even of people who played, or who put the show on in Japan. So that's really cool and interesting. And they had some really cool people in here because I think Rue McClanahan at some point plays Mrs. Morrible, or Madame Morrible, and I think that's pretty cool. And they have pictures of Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel when they were in the original production. And then I also got this t-shirt, and if it's wrinkled it's because I shoved it into my suitcase trying to get everything to fit. I got this really cute t-shirt. I love it. And this is like, I don't know, the unisex cut. Because the women's cut that they had, like a lot of the stuff was sold out, and I was really surprised because we got there really early, so it wasn't like, you know, all the places had been raided by other people who'd gotten there before us. So I guess it was just at a weird time of the week or something, and maybe they hadn't gotten a new shipment in of merchandise. I'm not sure. But, so I really love this because it kind of has the original logo, but they have it in like this cute, like, sketch chalk version. And I like it a lot. And then on the back, at the very top, it's all black, but at the very top it says Defy Gravity, and that's kind of like the name of the really big song that Elphaba sings kind of towards the end of the musical. And the woman who played Elphaba this time that I went, and I'll post down the actors and actresses' names if anybody's interested, or maybe I'll post on a link where it has it available. She was actually phenomenal at singing that song. She was really, really good. And the woman who played Glinda is probably one of my favorite actresses now at this point because she was wonderful. I just loved her. I thought she was fantastic. Anyway, so yeah, I got this cup that came with it. I think you only pay like an extra $2 to get the cup. Yeah, so it's just got the logo, and then on the back it says, "So much happened before Dorothy dropped in." So, yeah, so it's really cool that I got a cute cup too. And then I went to, the M&M store. That was the second place we went to. The next day we went to Times Square and went to the M&M store, and I got this really cute mug. I love it. They had different mugs for different things. So they had one for the green M&M, the yellow M&M, and I think the orange M&M too, which I really liked that one because I love his like face. He always looks so like frantic and ambivalent or like hesitant about everything and anxious, and I kind of feel like that a lot of the time. But I really like the signature of the green M&M on the back, and I just thought she's so cute, and I love the green color of this. It's not quite the same green as the green M&M. I liked this green color. I don't know. So I decided to get this one, and yeah, and she has another cup too that's actually in pink that's like almost tulip shaped, and she's on it, and I can't remember what it says on it, and it's really cute, so I almost bought that, but I like this one, and it's bigger, so it holds more stuff. And then I got this shot glass for my best friend because she collects shot glasses, and it's got the yellow M&M, and on one side he's his normal kind of like happy-go-lucky self, and on the other side he's like, no. So I just thought he was kind of cute. I don't know. And then later that night, the second day, we walked a lot. I'm pretty sure we walked nearly 10 miles at some point. But yeah, later that night we went to the Toys R Us store, and they have a Willy Wonka candy section, and so I went ahead and I purchased some candy that I like. I love Gobstoppers. I feel like it's kind of hard to find Gobstoppers though. So I bought a box of Gobstoppers because it's been a while since I've had some, and this I think is like $4.99 for a box, so that's not too bad because these are big boxes. And then I also got a bag of Nerds, or a box of Nerds. Oh, also when I was in the M&M store, I also got a bunch of peanut M&Ms, but that bag's downstairs and I won't have to bring it up here, and people have eaten out of it and stuff, so it's not as pretty as it was when I first purchased it. And then I went to the Empire State Building. Here's my ticket to the Empire State Building. Anyway, so there's a reason I'm showing you that. I'll tell you in a minute. I went to the Empire State Building and I purchased this really cute ornament from the gift shop, and it's basically the Empire State Building. It says it here at the bottom as well, and then it's got Santa on the back, and I just thought it was really cute, and I thought it'd be a nice keepsake to have on the tree to remind me of my trip to New York around the holidays, because we did really go around the holidays. We got to see the tree in Rockefeller Center. They were setting it up, and I don't know, it was just really exciting. So after that, we went to Macy's because we could see Macy's from the top of the Empire State Building. So we stopped in, and I purchased two things. I purchased these earmuffs. Where are these by? This is by David & Young. I can't remember how much I purchased this for, and I can't find the receipt. I think originally this was supposed to be something like 20 bucks or something. It may have been more than that. I can't quite remember. But on the back of the ticket for the Empire State Building, it actually has a 10% off coupon for Macy's at the Herald Square location, which is the one we went to. And we got to see people rehearsing for Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which is tomorrow. I'm so excited. So yeah. So I went ahead and I purchased these. I really like them, but the problem is I have a hard time hearing when I'm wearing them. So I had my friend like with me, and she's like calling my name, and I couldn't understand what she was saying at some point. I was like, I have to take these off because I'm looking at myself and I want to look cute, and I'm trying to make sure that I do if I buy them. But yeah, I just had a hard time hearing her. And then from the makeup counter, I went to the Chanel makeup counter, and I bought this Chanel Illusion d'Ombre eyeshadow, and I got it in Emerville or Emerveille. I really, really like this color. It's really pretty, and it's got this nice rose gold. Yeah, getting into makeup, right? Of course, I can't go to this frickin' city without getting makeup. And it's got this really nice, pretty rose gold color. I have worn it a few times now, and I will say I'm not a big fan of the pigmentation. I just feel like it's a little light. I mean, you can totally layer it up and make it a lot thicker, but I just wish that the pigmentation was a little bit better. I'm not displeased with it by any means, and I am glad that I purchased it because I was very curious about it. I will say that the texture kind of reminds me of those Dream Bouncy Mousse blushes by Maybelline. It's kind of like that same consistency where it's like kind of bouncy, and it kind of like smears the same way where it stays together kind of. The other color that I was really curious about was Epetant, and I still want to try that. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's like the kind of greeny, shimmery shade. I think I might go and pick it up eventually at some point. I just am not sure when that's going to be. Hopefully soon, and in the holiday season where I can probably get a better deal for it. And then the other thing that I wanted to pick up was a sample of Chanel's foundation in the Vita Lumiere Aqua, and unfortunately the lady said that they didn't have any more of those samples, and the store was really, really packed because it was Macy's and everybody's there doing the touristy thing, and it was gorgeous in the store. So instead she gave me the sample to Perfection Lumiere. So I'm hoping, it's supposed to be a long wear makeup fluid, so hopefully it'll be a good match for me, and hopefully I'll like it. Who knows, maybe it'll be something that I'm interested in. I've never heard of anybody talking about it, so I don't know if this is new or if this is like an older formulation and it's like their standard foundation that, you know, is not like hyped up because everybody's tried it. And I got it in the color Beige Rose. I haven't opened it yet because I don't really know what it's like inside the sample, so I'm not going to try to go into it. And then I also went to Sephora at some point when we were at the Ground Zero Memorial and Freedom Building or Freedom Center. I can't remember what they're going to be calling. Yeah, we went to Sephora at some point because she was looking for a bathroom. And the lady was like, well, we don't have one here. You're going to have to go to the McDonald's next door, because it kind of sucks, you know, being a tourist in a city when you're trying to find a place to go to the bathroom and you can't. Anyway, so there was one perfume that I really wanted to try, and it was called, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Gillette or Gilletta by Toka. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. So she gave me a sample because I wanted to try it out. I'm not completely in love with it now. For some reason, I really liked it in the store. I'm wondering if this is the same perfume that I had requested a sample of, though, because the one that I liked, actually the label had been peeled off of it, so I don't even know if it was the right one or if it was in the right spot. So, I don't know. It might have been a completely wrong sample of perfume there. And then I also got this Makeup Forever Aqua Cream, which I really like these. I have one in already, and I think I got number 13 or number 12. I can't remember. I'll put it down below if I got that wrong. And it's like kind of like it's almost like a very light rose gold color. But this one is number 2, and this is kind of like, how do I describe this? It's kind of like a steel gray color. I'm actually wearing it right now, but I'm wearing it with another product on top, and I'm going to show that in the video as well. So it's like, I really like this, but I feel like for some reason this color sets a lot faster than the other color I have, and it might just be because this one's a lot darker and a lot more noticeable. The other one that I have is a lot more light. So maybe it seems like it works easier, but it doesn't really matter because it doesn't separate on me like this one does a little bit, or not separate, but like skid. So I feel like you really don't have a whole lot of time to work with these and make sure that it blends in well. You really have to work with it pretty fast, otherwise it will set. But I do really like it, and I think it's a really pretty color. I'll do swatches and stuff like that at a later time and post them on my blog. And that way you can go ahead and check those out, because I don't really want to have to waste more time in the video than I have to. She got me this free sample of this Bulgari, I guess it's like a refreshing towel or something. I don't know if this is supposed to be for your face or like a hand sanitizer. It really doesn't come with instructions. I'm not really sure what the hell this thing is. So if anybody knows what it is, can you please let me know, because I don't know. But it looks really pretty, and I can feel like the little towel in here, the moist towelette in here. So hopefully I'll like it. Oh, and then we went to Sports Authority, which is right around the corner from the hotel, and I'm sure you're thinking, okay, you went to New York, you went to Sports Authority. I know, but I saw these Under Armour sweatshirts in the window, and actually a couple of my coworkers, like 3 of my coworkers actually, love these Under Armour sweatshirts, and I think they're so cute. I love when they wear them because I think they're so gorgeous and really soft and luxurious, and, well, they feel luxurious, like the material, and they're waterproof too, which I didn't know. So I decided I wanted to go in and purchase one, or see if there was any that I was interested in purchasing. So I got this purple one instead because my favorite color is purple, and I really like it. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. Teresa helped me pick it out, and she said, you know, Sarah, you should get this one. So I was really happy because I really like it too. And the inside of the hoodie has like the same pattern as the little Under Armour logo, or the big Under Armour logo on the shirt. And I think that's it, right? Yeah. And then the last few things, these are actually things that I purchased after my trip as a result of the trip. So I went ahead and I purchased this Garnier Moisture Rescue Refreshing Gel Cream in the dry skin version. The original version is kind of like a blue gel. This is supposed to be a pink gel, and I've actually looked at it and it is pink. I decided to get the dry skin version because lately I've been noticing that my skin is very dry, and it actually was feeling that way prior to the trip, but I feel like the trip didn't help. I think it just, you know, obviously aggravated a drying situation. And so it's still a gel formulation, but it is pink. The only thing that I can tell that's really different about it is that rather than just being partly grape water, having grape extract in it or whatever, it's almost fully filled with grape extract. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but that's what it seems like from what the information's saying on here. And then I got 2 other things from Rite Aid, because that's where I got that, Rite Aid. I got these 2 L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible eyeshadows. And I got buy one, get one 50% off. So I went ahead and I purchased these because I thought actually these colors went really well with the 2 eyeshadows that I got in New York. So for the Emerve Chanel eyeshadow, I went ahead and I purchased Amber Rush, which I think is a new shade. I could be wrong about that. I've never purchased these before, so I don't know what the shade selection was like before, prior to now, but it's like this really pretty kind of amber, rusty kind of color. I really like it, and I think it does suit really well with Emerve. I think it just intensifies that kind of like peachy bronze kind of color, or patina kind of color. I really like it. So I think it goes really well together, and I'm really happy about that. And then the next color I got, which I haven't heard a whole lot about this, so I don't know if this is a new color either, but this one's called Liquid Diamond, and it's kind of like, I want to say it's kind of like a blue steel kind of color, and this is really pretty, and this is what I'm wearing on my eyes over Makeup Forever number 2 Aqua Cream, and I think that this complements shade number 2 unbelievably well. So if you've got one or the other, I would go ahead and try setting Aqua Cream number 2 with Liquid Diamond, because I actually think that this is ridiculously gorgeous. Just on its own. With them together, I feel like they just work really well and symbiotically together. Those are all the things that I purchased from New York. I hope that you found this interesting. I will be posting a video about my travel experiences and all of that, and kind of like talk about the hotel and what I thought of it and everything. So hopefully you guys found this helpful or interesting or whatever. Any comments, questions, concerns, or if you have any questions about the trip itself, go ahead and post them down below so I can address them in the next video. And I will see you all very soon, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Bye.